Want me to do the intro?
Hold on, are we good? Let me get all situated here.
Is that paper towel in the way?
We do need this near.
Well, it was like standing up some though.
I didn't know if it was gonna make it.
Just put it in your lap.
Oh God.
Easy. Okay.
Hold on.
How's it going, everybody? We're at Backwater Cider Company, and today we're going to be teaching you how to make a couple very simple gin and cider themed cocktails. They're going to be similar, but just kind of different tweaks on classic recipes. And while we both have bartending experience, only JR has real bartending experience, so he's going to start in on that.
No, well, very, very limited bartending experience, but really it's just making a few cocktails and substituting cider in for things like club soda, tonic, champagne. Really, you can use cider for your carbonation, and particularly in gin drinks. So we're gonna be making 3 cocktails. First, we're gonna make a Tom Collins. Second, we're gonna make a French 75, and then finally, we're gonna make a gin fizz, complete with egg. And we will see how that goes. But first, all right.
This egg doesn't spin good.
So yeah, first we'll make a pretty standard Tom Collins. Just instead of topping with club soda, we're gonna top with cider. So
right.
You want to get fill that sucker there with ice. Great. And
If you would buy me the fancy little tongs, this wouldn't happen.
And then we're going to be using Bombay Sapphire gin, but you can use whatever you want. We have the jigger there. We're going to put 1.5 ounces of gin.
Which is the large side of the jigger.
Yeah, some jiggers are 2 ounce, but this is not.
Yeah. And normally if they are 2 ounce, they'll have a little line inside of them.
It's fine. Then we're going to use 3/4 ounce simple syrup. And we're putting all this stuff directly into the glass with the ice. We're not shaking this cocktail. And then we're going to use 3/4 ounce of lemon juice. You can use fresh pressed lemon juice if you want, but this is easier. All right, then we're just going to top it with cider. Maybe a couple more pieces of ice. Drop them in, and then give it a little stir. Oh, and then we're going to top it with a lemon wedge. Boom!
Ta-da! That's Tom Collins.
Have a drink first. Make sure it's all right.
It's pretty good. I mean, it's a really light drink. It's kind of like lemonade between the sweet
really
from the simple syrup and the sugar that's added from the cider too. Even though it's not a heavily sweet cider.
No.
This was one of ours from when we were in business, and it's just our medium cider.
Yeah, it's got a little sugar, but yeah, I think that's the perfect amount of simple syrup for that. I think that's delicious. Yeah, it kind of reminds me a lot of lemonade.
Yeah. So good summer drink.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
if you get
delicious.
tired of gin and tonic or Pimm's cups or whatever you drink in the summer, mojitos,
Lemonade, whatever it is
I
you
mean-
drink in the summer. It's pretty good. I'm gonna have another sip and then we're gonna move on.
We're not going to finish the drink.
No, Aaron.
Okay.
No, we're not. Not right now.
Let's turn it this way to look a little prettier with
There you
the
go.
lemon out front.
We'll
Yeah.
finish them at the end. How about that?
Okay.
So next we're going to be doing a French 75, and this has the exact same ratios of gin, simple syrup, and lemon juice as that, but we're going to be doing it a little bit differently. So if you open that tin for me. So again, same ratios as the Tom Collins.
So that's 1.5 of gin,
That's
and then it'll be 3/4 of lemon juice and simple syrup.
That's right. A little different order, but whatever.
can you explain for the audience at home what the difference between using lemon juice and simple syrup versus using sour mix is?
Sour mix is a little different. So sour mix is like a sweetened juice mixture. There may be some artificial flavors in some of those also, like they may add extra acid and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with it. You can absolutely just substitute, sour mix for lemon juice and simple syrup, though it's not going to be the same. Obviously, it'll be maybe end up being more sweet, less tart, depending on your sour mix. But honestly, just use simple syrup and lemon juice. You can buy lemon juice already ready to go, super cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Simple syrup's equal parts sugar and water, heat it up. That's simple syrup.
Yep.
Done deal. All right, throw a few things in there. We're using this. Normally you would put this cocktail in a champagne flute, but we're not gonna be doing that. You wanna shake?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Don't hurt it. No, hard it. You're gonna take like a minute. There you go. All right. There we go. And then we're not gonna top this with cider. If it was in a champagne flute, it would be less volume, so you may actually top it off.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to top it off. I'm probably just going to add something like that. And then we're going to garnish with some peel. We're going to express that peel over the top and just give it a little swirl around the rim, drop it in, and that's it. Let's see. I like that one more. But if it's really hot outside, I want that one.
Well, it's really good. It's definitely way more just using the lemon in that way, garnishing it with it and going around the rim, expressing it and everything. You get a lot more, at very least, of the smell of the lemon.
Yeah. I really like that.
And with less of the cider cutting it, it's a little more sweet and flavorful.
A little more intense. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so now we're gonna make a gin fizz. Dump all that into that for me, because we're gonna have to dry shake this egg with the stuff. You have its promise? All right, so we're actually going to use 2 ounces gin. So bring it over here, the tin. And then a 1/2 ounce. Some of them have lines to mark half. Other times you have to just kind of eyeball it. We're going to use 1 ounce of lemon juice. So almost to the top, 2/3, something like that. And then 3/4 ounce simple syrup. And then Aaron is going to crack that egg and separate the yolk, because we're just going to be using the white. We'll do egg. There you go. And then dump that egg white in there for me. That's one way to do it. Alright, now without any ice, we're going to dry shake this to kind of pulverize the egg white, get some air going, and get it a little fluffy. And then we're going to add ice.
Yes. And this is basically what you'd be doing if you were making meringue. You're just aerating the egg.
Now, you want to shake that now?
Sure.
And it's got to be really you have to really give it to it for a long time. You got to shake this. No, I'll wait. That's probably good. Should be foamy, hopefully. There it is. It's foamy.
Wow.
So that's gin fizz, and we're simply gonna add a little bit of Cider in. Normally you would add, I believe it's club soda for this. We're just gonna tip, and it's gonna get even more foamy. And there it is. That's a gin fizz with cider. Nice and frothy. Really interesting. It will start settling out.
That's what I was about to say.
bit.
Whenever I've seen pictures, it's just, like kind of like a beer. There's a head on it.
That's wild.
Oh. Wow, that's like a whole lemon icebox pie in one cup.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's kind of pie-like, which begs the question: could you add like key lime?
Well, sure, and begs the question to me: why don't we toast the top of this fizz?
Also, nutmeg. Ooh. Like a nice winter drink.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Whereas, just adding with these other two drinks, they were kind of light, kind of summery. Adding the egg to this made it very rich, and that's a sitting around Christmas night drink.
I'm trying to get down to that level. The liquid level. It's settling out. It'll eventually get there. But yeah, these are 3 gin cocktails that usually use something carbonated in them, like champagne or club soda. And instead we're using cider for that.
And they're simple ingredients, they're common ingredients, you can get them anywhere.
Yep.
Anyone can do this. It's not that tricky or fancy.
Yeah.
Impress your friends with your unique twist on classic recipes.
Yeah, you don't even have to have a cocktail shaker for this one, for example. Just put some ice in a glass, pour everything in there, and you just stir it up.
So cocktail shakers are a good investment to have, and they're not. I think this just came with a bottle of Grey Goose, but
yeah, they're nice to have around. Okay, I got down to the bottom. Oh, it's a lot more sour down there.
oh, interesting.
This has more lemon juice going on, but it's very delicious.
That's just. It's just tastes like pie, and lemon icebox is one of my favorites. I enjoy that quite a bit.
Yeah, it's delicious. Cool.
So yeah, give it a shot. Buy a couple ingredients, put things together. If you put something else together using cider as a replacement for club soda or champagne or anything that the recipe calls for that's carbonated, let us know.
Yeah, and this is just using gin. There's recipes out there I've found online that use cider in bourbon cocktails, vodka cocktails, rum cocktails, whatever you can imagine. So maybe we'll do some of those at some point.
Yeah.
But cider is a very good tool when it comes to cocktails.
Yep.
Adds a little something. We'll see you next time.
Thanks.